13-1, 14-1, 14-6, 39.9, 117.3, 13-7, 14-2, 14-8, 27 flat, 18-8, 45 flat, 17-1, 23.1, 14-6, 15-6, 17 flat, 15 flat, 35.2, 20.3, 19 flat, 14 flat, 13-7, 22.7, 15-1, 58.3, 21.3, 13-1, 16-4, 15 flat, 15-4, 13-1, 23.3, 14-8, 13-1, 16 flat, 15-4, 18-2, 31.2, 15-4, 34.7, 13-1, 37.1, 15-7, 14-3, 12-9, 19-2, 13 flat, 13-4, 138.5, 39.9, 21.7, 13-4, 14-3, 14-9, Rob Hunter, J. Rex, 15-7, 14-9, 14-2, 16-4, 13-7, 13-4, 39.3, 13-5, 53.3, 17-1, 15-4, 14-7, 16-7, 13-2, 39.2. 18.1. 13.1. 34 flat. 16.1. 13.4. 105.9. 17.5. 13.6. 15.2. 13 flat. 15.8. 32 flat. 14.4. 13.2. 14.8. 15.9. 13.7. 14.2. cross. 114.3. 14.9. 13.5. 17.3. 13.4. 13.7. 13.6. 17.2. 16.7. 13.2. 22.6. 13.4. 17.7. 24.1. 16.9. 18.4. 14.2. 20.3. 13.9. 13.8. 16.4. 102.5. 12.9. 15.4. 13.5. 39.5. 13.6. 18 flat. 13.8. 40.5. 16 flat. 13.3. 13.7. 16.8. 21.4. 13.6. 40.4. 24.1. 15.7. 13.7. 16.3. 31 flat. 13.1. 14.4. 15 flat. 12.7. 14.4. 13.4.
Alright guys, heat sheets
16
are up.
flat.
We're going to get started in about 8 minutes. Again, heat sheets are up and we'll get started here in about 8 minutes if you need to charge.
14.5. 14.4. Todd Murray. $27.2. $34.2. $13.5. $14 flat. $17.2. $15.4. $14.4. $15.2. $35.1.
right, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, we're racing for the infamous carpet babies. First place, you get a blue one. Second place, an orange. Third place, you get a green. We're going to start doing every club race. So you can collect them, put them in your pits, put them in your pit box, whatever. And then we're not going to ask for volunteers tonight, so just know what class you're in. And if you need volunteers, come on out to Corner Marshall. Be a light night. We'll get done early. So let's have some fun. We're going to race on Friday again. Free pizza on Friday. So, all right. Oh, we're closed on Sunday. Alexander's going to go race at Andy's this weekend, so we'll be closed Sunday.
All right, 13.5 four-wheel drive is up. Let's see here. Stock buggy heat 2 will be up to the corner, so that's going to be, let's see here. All right, if you are in heat 2 of stock buggy, you are out to the track to corner marshal. 13.5 four-wheel drive is up. Go ahead and get checked in. Corners out to the track. Basically just stock buggy, guys. If you're running 17.5, you're out cornering right now.
Dan Jefferson. Vince Lim. Fearless leader. Terry Brown.
All right, I got checks on all. Kevin, need a 1-minute call? Sure? Okay. All right, lineup's going to go Dan, Kevin, Terry, and Vince. We're giving Kevin a second here to check his car, but go ahead and get lined up. What? 1-minute call.
His B84 came undone.
We're done. All right. Then lineup's going to go Dan, Terry, and Vince. Dan, Terry, Vince. Again, this is a heads-up start, so we will start it like you are racing. Oh, lovely. All right. Again, heads-up start. I am not calling you out. You are all going to go on the tone. Driver's ready. Marshal's ready. Here we go. Question for you. Do you guys ever figure out if you're going to run truggy out there? We have been. We have been? Okay. I'm still tempted to build one, but I've been so busy.
After 30 seconds,
Okay.
the top drivers are Dan Jefferson, Vince Lim, and Terry Brown.
Okay. Oh, nice. I think I told you I got an RX-8 for my short course, but I'm like, truggy. I've been watching some racing on it. It just looks like a good time. Yeah.
Chris beat me last week.
Oh.
My own truggy.
Yeah.
He actually he bought a.
Yeah.
After 1 minute, 3 minutes left, the top drivers are Dan Jefferson, Vince Lim, and Terry Brown.
Oh wow. At some point, you got to start to wonder if it's engineering's going on.
So he had a peak in the SC.
Yeah.
And it was like not outputting enough power. I sent it back. They tested. They said it's fine.
Okay.
Unless they're gonna battle the solder job or something.
Okay.
And then I gave him a reading ESC that I had, and it worked fine.
After 1 minute 30 seconds, the The top drivers are Dan Jeppesen, Vince Lim, and Terry Brown.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna get one, and then my car took a crap on me, so I had to spend a bunch of money on the real car, get that going. So then all RC stuff's been kind of on hold. So.
Well, if you want a Trevi, why not use it?
How much?
I don't know. Think about it.
Okay.
It was really expensive.
2
Yeah.
minutes
After
left. 2 minutes 1 second. The top drivers are Dan Jeppesen, Vince Lim, and
I don't
Terry
have that kind
Brown.
of money. So.
Well, what were you gonna spend?
Dude, I had no idea. I didn't.
What's that?
Straight away, clear. I have no idea. I've got no money right now, so I really can't.
Well, let me know, because I don't either.
Okay. Well, give me a number on it, and I'll.
We'll have an associated one that might be cheaper.
Okay. Just give me a number on. Is it an up-to-date associate, or is it?
After 2 minutes 31 seconds, the top drivers are Vince Lim, Dan Jeppesen, and Terry Brown.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, just give me a number on them, Mugen. I'll see, but I'm pretty low on funds right now. So.
Look and see what's out there,
Okay.
or what price point it is.
Yeah.
And before you buy something that they'll beat you,
Okay.
they'll try and make it like it has ProTech, like $180 ProTech servo.
Okay.
1 minute left. After 3 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Vince Lim, Dan Jeppesen, and Terry Brown.
I have some spare.
Okay. Yeah, because I've been looking for one online. There's just nothing. Really.
You can't sell them, dude.
No.
45 seconds left.
Because I've been on Marketplace. I've been on all the groups and stuff. I can't find anything.
Logan bought one. He bought a Techno one for like $800 or 700.
Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, I was looking at.
$700.
Yeah.
You know, and then
Yeah.
you're
30 seconds left. After 3 minutes 31 seconds, the top drivers are Dan Jeppesen, Vince Lim, and Terry Brown.
Yep. I will start 21.5 and then I'll come. I'm going to start the next race and then I'll come with you guys.
15 seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dan Jeppesen done. Vince Lim done. All drivers are finished. Terry Brown done. The race is completed.
All right. Drop cars off. Get right back out to corner. 21.5 is up.
Dominic Mann. David Pyle. Hunter Hoyt. Matt Hoyt.
All right, I got checks on everyone. Let's go ahead and get lined up on the straightaway. Again, this will be a heads-up start, so you will all go on the tone. Order is going to go Hunter, Matt, Dominic, and David. Again, Hunter, Matt, Dominic, and David. All right, drivers ready, corners ready. Do we have a corner at the other end of the driver's stand? Thank you, Terry. All right, on the tone. Here we go.
After 30 seconds, the top drivers are Dominic Mann, Hunter Hoyt, and David Pyle.
All right, David out on the 1, Dominic 2, Hunter 3, Matt 4, 16.411 is the pace. Gap between 1 and 2, 0.489. Between 2 and 3,
After 1 minute
8.6,
left,
and
the
between
top
3 and
drivers
4,
are David Pyle,
3.4
Dominic
seconds.
Mann, and Hunter Hoyt. After 1 minute 30 seconds, the top drivers are David Pyle, Dominic Mann, and Matt Hoyt.
Caution straightaway, caution straightaway. Continue caution on the straightaway. Stay inside, stay inside. Clear. 2 minutes on the clock. David out on the 1, Dominic 2, Matt 3, Hunter
2 minutes
4.
after 2 minutes 1 second, the top
13.7 is
drivers
your
are
fast
David
lap.
Pyle, Dominic Mann, and Matt Hoyt. After 2 minutes 31 seconds, the top drivers are David Pyle, Dominic Mann, and Matt Hoyt.
Up next will be truck. Both stadium and short course are running together. They are on separate times, but they are running at the same time. 1 minute on the clock.
1 minute left. After 3 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are David Pyle, Dominic Mann, and Matt Hoyt. "45 seconds left. "30 seconds left. After 3 minutes 32 seconds, the top drivers are David Pyle, Matt Hoyt, and Dominic
25
Mann.
seconds. Caution after the double.
"15 seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dominic Mann done. Matt Hoyt done. David Pyle done. All drivers are finished. Hunter Hoyt done. The race is completed.
All right, looking for Vince, Clint, Hunter, Jeremy, and Rob. Yep. Hey, Rob.
Hunter
Andrew,
Hoyt.
could I get you to call the next one for me after this? Thank you. Appreciate it.
J. Rex. Rob Hunter. Clinton. Vince
All right, I
Lim.
got checks on everyone. No speed, no speed. That straightaway is closed. Order's going to go Vince, Clint, Hunter, Jeremy, and Rob. All right, driver's ready, corner's ready. On the tone.
After 30 seconds, the top drivers are Clinton, Vince Lim, and Hunter Hoyt. After 1 minute, 3 minutes left, the top drivers are Clinton, Vince Lim, and Hunter Hoyt.
All right, Vince out in the 1 now.
After 1 minute 30 seconds, the top drivers are Vince Lim, Clinton, and Hunter Hoyt.
Vince still out in the 1,
2
16,
minutes
4,
after
9,
2
Clint
minutes
2,
1
Hunter
second,
3, Rob 4,
the top
Jeremy
drivers
5.
are Vince Lim, Clinton, and Hunter Hoyt.
Up next, we two-wheel drive modified. Caution on the sweeper, caution sweeper.
After 2
All
minutes
clear.
31 seconds, the top drivers are Vince Lim, Clinton, and Hunter Hoyt.
Vince has about 4/10 faster pace right now. That's not nothing.
One minute left. After 3 minutes 2 seconds,
Less than
the
a minute
top
on the
drivers are
clock.
Vince Lim, Clinton, and Hunter Hoyt. "45 seconds left.
"30 seconds.
30 seconds left. After 3 minutes 32 seconds, the top drivers are Vince Lim, Clinton, and Hunter Hoyt.
What, Dan, am I not enough for you?
15 seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rob
Vince, you're
Hunter
still
done.
alive.
Clinton done. J-Rex done. Vince Lim done.
All right, that's a
All
race. Drop your
drivers are
cars off.
finished.
Get right back out to corner.
Hunter
Two-mod
Hoyt
is up.
done. The race is completed. Fearless leader, Dan Jeppesen.
Okay, all right. We got cars, we got Connolly's. No more speed, no more laps.
Lil
Everybody's checked
Puttin.
in. Let's line them up. Jeppesen, Foch, Connolly. Everybody's going to go on the tone. Daniel, Kevin, Alexander is the starting order. Smile left race, less than 5. Woo, wheelie out of Kevin. Wheelie out of Jeppesen. Oh, no, that's Connolly, I think, that wheelied up. I don't know. And down the straightaway they go. Connolly sets the early fast lap. 13-3. 13-5 out of Kevin. We'll see what Dan's got this time by after his hiccup at the start.
After 30 seconds,
out of
the
Dan
top
on his
drivers are
first
Lil
good lap.
Puttin,
And an
Fearless
outside
leader,
move
and
up
Dan
over the
Jeppesen.
roller. Kevin, do not let that happen again. That was a nice clean pass for sure. Fearless leader all over the back of them. Down the straightaway they go.
After
Or
1
he's
minute,
pulling the
minutes
trigger
left, the top
more.
drivers are Fearless leader, Dan Jeppesen, and Lil Puttin.
Kevin. Whoa, yeah, Kevin's got the motor. Pushes him a little wide at the end of the straight. Makes a nice clean pass of his own at the hairpin. Little bobble. Ooh, work together. Be polite. Still got 2 minutes and 40 seconds. No reason to do anything silly. He might be.
After 1 minute 30 seconds, the top drivers are Fearless leader, Dan Jeppesen, and Lil Puttin.
Fast lap of the race can be a 12-8 with a 0-3 out of Alexander Connolly. So Alex going fast. Just had a little bobble early on that cost him some space. 12-8 with a 0-5 out of your leader. 2 thousandths behind Connolly's fast. And then Dan's got a 12-8 with a 5-9.
After 2 minutes left, the top drivers are Fearless leader, Dan Jeppesen, and Lil Puttin.
Kevin got to get on those binders. A little nice inside move out of Dan as Kevin goes wide at the switchback on the end of the straightaway. Oh, and Dan botched it. Caution straightaway, inside straightaway.
After 2
it's
minutes
clear.
30 seconds,
Nicely
the top
done.
drivers are Fearless leader,
So now
Dan
Dan in a
Jeppesen, and
battle
Lil
with
Puttin.
Connolly's. Kevin gets some breathing room. Oh, Kevin gets it wrong. Gets a quick Marshall. Gets out in the lead, but now we got a nose-to-tail battle. Kevin's going to buy that Marshall a beer if he wins this one. Or I guess he'll buy him a Coca-Cola. Yeah, root beer.
1 minute left. After 3 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Fearless leader, Dan Jeppesen, and Lil Puttin.
50 seconds on the clock. Kevin reels back in Dan.
45 seconds left.
Kevin, nice and tidy in the infield this time. Making some gains. See if he can get it squared away down the straight. Nope. Oh, and everything
30
comes
seconds
undone
left. After
for
3
Kevin
minutes
in the
31
last
seconds,
lap.
the top
Second
drivers are
last
Dan
lap.
Jeppesen, Lil Puttin, and Fearless leader.
Connolly gets it down to a 12-7 with an 8-3. So Alexander
15 seconds left.
finding some proper speed.
10, 9, 8, 7,
Connolly will get by
6,
for another.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dan Jeppesen done. Fearless
Waiting on
leader done.
Alexander. That's a race. Stock Buggy, you're up.
All drivers are finished. Lil Puttin done. The race is completed.
17-5, heat 1 of 2. Looking for Murray, Yoder, Hoyt, Rex, Rigsby, and Cross.
Todd Murray, Matt Rigsby, Yoder, Matt Hoyt, J. Rex,
I just need Alex to go across the line. Let's get some corners out to the track. What's up? What's going on?
Binding issue.
Throttle won't work. It happens all the time. I typically just have to let the car stay on and then turn on the remote, but it doesn't work for us. No, the throttle. It always takes forever. There we go. Cool. Thank you.
All right, so we have 3 mats in this race. That's not going to be confusing at all. So we got order is going to go Todd, Matt Yoder, Matt Hoyt, Jeremy, Matt Rigsby, and Alex. So Alex, across the line real quick, just do a quick lap. Go nice and slow, don't hit anybody. Cool.
Alex Cross,
Okay, 1 minute call for Rigsby real quick. So David, just put him at the back of the pack, please. Put him in the next heat. Okay. All right. It's going to be a heads up, so you will all go on the tone. Okay, cool. All right. If we get someone at the bottom end, sweet. Thanks, Kevin. All right, driver's ready, corner's ready, on the tone. All right, so Alex out in the 1 after the first lap, even though he said he wanted to run novice.
after 30 seconds, the top drivers are Alex Cross, Todd Murray, and J. Rex.
All right, Alex out in the 1, Todd 2, Yoder 3, Jeremy 4, Hoyt 5. Sweeper, sweeper, stay inside on sweeper, stay inside, clear.
After 1 minute, 3 minutes left, the top drivers are Alex Cross, Todd Murray, and Yoder. After 1 minute 30 seconds,
All right,
the
Todd now
top
on the one,
drivers are
Alex
Todd
2,
Murray,
Matt 3,
Alex
Jeremy
Cross,
4,
and
Hoyt
Yoder.
5. 2:25 on the clock. Current pace 17:407 out of Murray. 13:460 is your fast lap.
After 2 minutes, the top drivers are Todd Murray, Alex Cross, and Yoder.
$1:35 on the clock.
After 2 minutes 30 seconds, the top drivers are Todd Murray, Alex Cross, and Yoder. One minute left. After 3 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Todd Murray, Alex Cross,
55
and Yoder.
seconds on the clock.
$45 seconds left. $30 seconds left. After 3 minutes 31 seconds, the top drivers are Todd Murray, Alex Cross, and Yoder.
20 seconds. Caution on sweeper. All clear.
15 seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yoder done. J-Rex done. Alex Cross done. Todd Murray done. All drivers are finished.
All right.
Matt Hoyt done.
That's the race.
The
Drop
race
the
is
cars off. Get
completed.
right back out to Marshall. I'm having my buggy really unstable coming through this section. How would you? It's just, it is what it is. Okay. Okay, just slow it down then.
Terry Brown. Rob Hunter. Dan Jefferson. Duncan. Final drive ratio. Vince Lim. Clinton.
All right, let's get lined up on the straightaway. Order's going to go Dan, Vince, Rob, Terry, Brian, Clint, and Rob. Matt, are you going to make this one? No speed. That straightaway is closed. That straightaway is closed. Depends on how these guys run. Giving Matt a 1 minute call here. Orders Dan, Vince, Rob, Terry, Brian, Clint, Rob, and Matt. Rob Undrill is in the 3, Hunter in the 7. What? He's done by the Team Powers band. Yeah. Matt, do you need any help or are you good? Bring it up here. Just run them. Okay. All right, drivers ready, corners ready, on the tone.
After 30 seconds, the top drivers are Dan Jepson, Vince Lim, and final drive ratio. After 1 minute left, the top drivers are Dan Jepson, Vince Lim, and final drive ratio.
All right, Dan out front, Vince in the 2. Top 4 are the 4 fastest. So right now, Daniel, Vince, Robert, and Terry. Dan on a 19.406, Vince 18.406.
After 1 minute 30 seconds,
Unreal,
the top drivers are Dan
18.412.
Jepson, Vince Lim,
Terry
and final
Brown's
drive
right
ratio.
there with him. He's on a 4.0. 17.40, almost 18 lap run. Watch out on the sweeper. Watch out on the sweeper. Where'd you break? So Clinton moving up to the 5. Rob Hunter to the 5
2
now.
minutes
Clinton
after
4.
2 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Dan Jepson, Vince Lim, and Terry Brown.
Dan, the only one on a 19-lap run.
After 2 minutes 31 seconds,
Free
the
pizza
top
night.
drivers are Dan Jepson, Vince Lim,
Don't
and
forget.
Terry Brown. One minute left. After 3 minutes 2 seconds, the top drivers are Dan Jepson, Vince Lim, and Terry Brown. "45 seconds left.
All right. Dan still on a 409. Vince has got it down to 18.406. Terry 18.408, so he's catching up with Vince. Fast lap
30
12.6 out of
seconds
Dan.
left.
He's the only one in the
After
12s.
3 minutes 32
Vince has
seconds,
a 13.0.
the top drivers are Dan Jepson, Vince Lim, and Terry Brown. "15
Oh,
seconds
boy.
left.
So it's
10,
Daniel, Vince, Terry,
9,
Rob, and
8,
Clinton.
7,
Keep
6,
going till she calls
5,
you done.
4, 3, 2, 1. Clinton done. Vince Lim done. Terry Brown done.
Straightaway, straightaway, straightaway. Stay inside. Inside on the straight.
Dan Jepson done. Duncan
Move
done.
that pipe over.
All drivers are
Thank you.
finished. Rob Hunter done. The race is completed.
Take like a, I don't know. What time is it now?
7:09. All right, we will take a 10-minute break here. Then we'll go into mains.
Dan Jeppesen. Fearless leader.
All right, let's get our 17.5 drivers out of the track to corner marshal. 13.5 four-wheel drive is up. Again, 17.5 drivers out to the track to corner marshal.
Terry Brown. Vince Lim.
If you are running 17.5, you are out to the track to corner. All right, I got checks on everyone. Order's going to go Dan, Vince, Terry, and Kevin. Again, Dan, Vince, Terry, and Kevin. All right. Driver's ready. Corner's ready. On the tone, here we go. Oh, wow. That's intense. All right, Dan leads round. Vince in the 2.
After 30 seconds,
Like
the top
Terry
drivers
in
are
the
Dan
3,
Jeppesen,
Kevin
Vince
in the 4.
Lim, and Fearless leader.
Oh my lord. It's got a little bit of kick to it. All right, Dan now 23.508 with a fast lap of 12.6.
After 1 minute left, the top drivers are Dan Jeppesen, Vince Lim, and Terry Brown.
.340 on the clock. Another spur.
After 1 minute 30 seconds,
Oh boy.
the top drivers are Dan Jeppesen, Vince Lim, and Terry
Did you reset
Brown.
your mesh? Oh. Okay. Interesting. I mean, it looked like a rocket ship down the straight. Three minutes on the clock.
After 2 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Dan Jeppesen, Vince Lim, and Terry Brown. After 2 minutes 31 seconds, the top drivers are Dan Jeppesen, Vince Lim, and Terry Brown.
2:20 on the clock. Ooh. .210, Dan leads round, Vince 2, Terry 3. Everyone's spread out by about 7 seconds right now.
2 minutes after
left.
3 minutes 1 second.
Caution on the straight,
The top
caution on the
drivers are
straight.
Dan Jefferson,
Clear.
Vince Lim, and Terry Brown. After 3 minutes 31 seconds, the top drivers are Dan Jefferson, Vince Lim, and Terry Brown.
One minute on the clock.
1 minute left. After 4 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Dan Jefferson, Vince Lim, and Terry Brown. "45 seconds left.
"30 seconds.
30 seconds left. After 4 minutes 31 seconds, the top drivers are Dan Jefferson, Vince Lim, and Terry Brown. "15 seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
Sweeper,
5,
sweeper, sweeper.
4,
Stay inside.
3,
Clear.
2, 1. Dan Jefferson done. Vince Lim done.
Keep going. Track still live. Track still live.
All drivers are finished. Terry Brown done. The race is completed.
All right, 21.5 is up. Let's get drivers up to the stand, corners out to the track.
Dominic Mann.
That'll do it. Trick is to super glue him.
David Pyle. Hunter Hoyt. Matt Hoyt.
All right, I got checks on everyone. No speed. That straightaway is closed. Order's going to go David, Matt, Dominic, and Hunter. Again, David, Matt, Dominic, and Hunter. All right, drivers ready, corners ready on the tone. Less than 5. Before the double, before the double. Clear. Roller causing a lot of problems here in 21.5 tonight.
After 30 seconds,
Caution
the
on the
top
double,
drivers
caution
are
on the
David
double.
Pyle, Dominic Mann, and Hunter Hoyt.
Deep breaths, blink and breathe, smile, laugh, race, all the things. Whoa. Vince almost going down. You good?
After 1 minute left, the top drivers are David Pyle, Matt Hoyt, and Hunter Hoyt.
.340 on the clock. 19.508 is now the pace.
After 1 minute 30 seconds, the top drivers are David Pyle, Matt Hoyt, and Hunter Hoyt.
So David's looking at a 2-lap lead right now on the grid. He's got an 8-second gap between 1 and 2, and a 9-second gap between 2 and 3, and a 12-second gap between 3 and 4. Everyone on their own laps right now.
After 2 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are David Pyle, Matt Hoyt, and Hunter Hoyt.
It's like I know a thing or two. You're welcome. 2:40 caution straightaway, caution straightaway.
After 2 minutes 31 seconds, the top drivers are David Pyle, Matt Hoyt, and Hunter Hoyt.
All right, 2:10 on that clock. Gap between 1 and 2, 4.2 seconds between 2 and 3, 24.2 seconds between 3 and 4, 8 seconds.
2 minutes left. After 3 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are David Pyle, Matt Hoyt, and Hunter Hoyt.
Caution on the sweeper, caution on the sweeper. Closest battle between David and Matt right now. About a 4-second gap. Got a minute 40 on the clock. Matt can still pull some laps together here and catch up. Let's try to take out Vince.
After 3 minutes 32 seconds, the top drivers are David Pyle, Matt Hoyt, and Hunter Hoyt. One minute left. After 4 minutes 2 seconds, the top drivers are David Pyle, Matt Hoyt, and Dominic Mann.
Less than a minute on the clock. 9 seconds is the gap between 1 and 2. 39 seconds is the gap between 2 and 3.
45 seconds left.
4 seconds is the gap between 3 and 4.
.30 seconds left. After 4 minutes 32 seconds, the top drivers are David Pyle, Matt Hoyt, and Dominic Mann. 15 seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Keep going, keep going.
Hunter Hoyt done. David Pyle done. Matt Hoyt done. All drivers are finished. Dominic Mann done. The race is completed.
What's it? She ate a rubber band? Oh, Lord. Lovely. All right, let's get corners out to the track drivers up to stand.
Clinton. J. Rex. Vince Lim. Hunter Hoyt. Rob Hunter.
All right, got checks on everyone. No speed, straightaways closed. Order's going to go Vince, Clint, Hunter, Rob, and Jeremy. All right, drivers ready, corners ready on the tone. That's going to be a stop and go there for, or position back for Clint. Whoa there. Sweeper, sweeper.
After 30 seconds, the top drivers are Vince Lim, Clinton, and Hunter Hoyt. After 1 minute left, the top drivers are Vince Lim, Clinton, and Hunter Hoyt.
4 minutes on the clock. Vince on the 1, Clint 2.
After 1 minute 31 seconds, the top drivers are Clinton, Vince Lim, and Hunter Hoyt.
Vince opting to just have a fun race. It's always a good thing to do.
Three minutes left. After 2 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Clinton, Vince Lim, and Hunter Hoyt.
Andrew, if I get you to call the next one, thank you. Vince again, about a 5/10 difference in terms of fast lap.
After 2 minutes 31 seconds, the top drivers are Vince Lim, Clinton, and Hunter Hoyt.
Two minutes on the clock. You gonna run mod? Okay.
Two minutes left. After 3 minutes 2 seconds, the top drivers are Vince Lim, Clinton, and Hunter Hoyt. After 3 minutes 32 seconds, the top drivers are Vince Lim, Clinton, and Hunter Hoyt.
$1:15 on the clock.
Who's the tattooers?
1 minute left. After 4 minutes 3 seconds, The top drivers are Vince Lim, Clinton, and Hunter Hoyt.
Oh, okay. Is she booked up a lot, or?
45 seconds left.
Yeah. Okay. How far out is she booked? Well, that's not terrible. Maybe someday I'll get a tattoo.
30 seconds left.
30 seconds left. Pardon me.
After
I'm
4
yawning
minutes,
into the microphone.
33
Fast lap
seconds,
of the race
the
will be
top
Rob
drivers
Hunter,
are
the
Vince Lim,
13-3,
Clinton,
your
and
leader,
Hunter Hoyt.
14-0, 14-4 out of Clinton in the 2. So Clinton is the red, white, and blue.
15 seconds left.
Looks like your leaders, most of them a lap up.
10, 9,
Hunter
8,
Hoyt
7, 6, 5,
in the 3.
4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, time on the clock has expired. Race to the line.
J. Rex done. Clinton done. Vince Lim done. Rob Hunter done.
And waiting on Hunter. There we go.
All drivers are finished. Hunter Hoyt done.
Cars down at the far end of the stand. Back out to Marshall Lamaco. I don't know why it's showing. I don't know what's going on. What? The mouse is broke. There we go. Mouse is fixed. Finish.
The race is completed.
I don't know.
The lowest laps, the slowest time. Around that thing. That's the black truck, right? Makes no sense to me.
Hey, Kevin, you're gonna have to look at the scoring. There's something. Oh, yeah, there's something off with the scoring. It's just it's the scoring is wrong. He'll fix it later. It doesn't matter.
See it shows up.
The scoring's wrong.
Here it shows. I think it's because they were still split into 2.
Lil Puddin.
What race was that? So you see it showing Rob Hunter then Vin. Oh, it ran.
It's running 2 at the same time.
Oh, that's. I don't even know why I asked. It doesn't matter. I just.
That one ran.
Yeah, but you see the finishing order on the right, and then
No,
like.
that's not it. That's estimated position.
But this guy had the least laps. Somehow he's like.
Oh, there's 2 different classes in there.
Oh. Yeah. It's because you guys aren't running the same class. It's 2 races simultaneously on the track. It's
But like kind of.
I didn't.
Only one listed in Live RC, but it's.
No, for the scoring, it's going to be scored separately. Live RC isn't showing the separate score. Okay, line them up. Dan, Alexander, Kevin.
Fearless leader. Lil
Oh
Puddin.
yeah, check them in and
Dan
line 'em up.
Jefferson.
Thank you, perfect. All right, Dan, Alexander, Kevin, smile, laugh, race on the tone. They're zooming, they're weaving around corners, over jumps. And any moment now, they will go down the straightaway. So Daniel's leading us around, A1, followed by Alexander and Kevin. Danny gives himself
After 30
about a
seconds,
straightaway.
the top drivers are Dan
Nearly
Jefferson,
tips it
Lil
over.
Puddin,
That'll
and
cost him
Fearless
half
leader.
his lead. Kevin all over the back of Connolly. Fast lap of the race be a 12.6 out of Dan. 13.1 out of Connolly. 12.7 out of Fearless leader. Nice inside move at the end of the straight out of Fearless leader. Gets on the binders early.
After 1
gets
minute
the
left, the
car
top
slowed
drivers are
down.
Dan Jefferson, Lil Puttin, and Fearless Leader.
Got to tighten it up around Karen, though. You're going a country mile too wide. There you go. That's nice and tidy. A little fast at the exit. That's better.
After 1 minute 31 seconds, the top drivers are Dan Jefferson, Fearless Leader, and Lil Puttin.
Straight inside on the straight. That's clear. So Kevin gets the gap.
3 minutes
down
left. 2 minutes 1
to
second.
1.8.
The top
Kevin
drivers
has
are Dan
reeled in the
Jefferson,
leader.
Fearless Leader, and Lil Puttin.
It's just clicking off those laps, slow but sure. With 2 minutes and 50 seconds, plenty of time to reel them in and make it a race.
After 2 minutes 31 seconds, the top drivers are Dan Jefferson, Fearless Leader, and Lil Puttin.
Fast lap 12.6 now from your leader. Kevin's fast 12.7 with a 4.8. Just had a 12.7 with an 8.0. 12.7 with a 1.4. New fast lap for Kevin. Takes another little chunk out of it.
2 minutes left. After 3 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Dan Jefferson, Fearless Leader, and Lil
12.5
Puttin.
with a 5.9 now out of Kevin. Starting to feel that flow, keeping it nice and tidy on the pipe. Getting off early, on early. Suddenly the car's rotating through the mid-corner the way he wants it to. Got the gap down close to a second. Keep doing what you're doing. With 1 minute and 30, you got time to get this done.
After 3 minutes 32 seconds, the top drivers are Dan Jefferson, Fearless Leader, and Lil Puttin.
So Dan went by 12.8, Kevin 12.9. We'll see what it is this time. Dan's a 12.7 with a 9.7, 12.4 with a 7.5. Big chunk out of Kevin. Got it down to a second even.
One minute left.
Caution at the front
After
sweeper.
4 minutes
That
2
is
seconds,
clear.
the top drivers are Dan Jefferson, Fearless Leader, and Lil Puttin.
It's hanging around a second. Kind of battle. Oh, tragedy
45
for
seconds
Dan.
left.
That's going to close it up with 40 seconds on the clock. Dan's going to go by 13.7 to Kevin's 13.1. Kevin's going to have to start pushing. 32 seconds on the clock. He's going to
30
need some
seconds
monsters
left.
to reel it in and
After 4
make
minutes
it happen.
32 seconds, the top drivers are Dan Jefferson, Fearless Leader,
12.9
and
to
Lil Puttin.
13.2. That will not cut it. Tidy here.
15 seconds
Get
left.
it. Oh, no.
10, 9,
Caution going on
8,
the straight.
7, 6,
I feel your
5,
pain, Kevin. I did that
4,
in my race.
3, 2, 1. Dan Jefferson done. Fearless Leader done.
Kevin gets it down to a 12.4, but Dan takes the win.
All drivers are finished.
Followed
Lil
by
Puttin done.
Connolly.
The race is completed.
right, stock buggy B1.
Duncan. Yoder.
All right, let's get corners out of the track.
Todd Murray. Matt Rigsby. Matt Hoyt. J. Rex.
If we get a couple extra corners out here, a couple extra corners. Andrew, you gonna make this one? Okay. Come on, let's get some corners, some corners, some corners. All right. All right, so order's going to go Todd, Brian, Matt, Yoder, Matt Hoyt, Jeremy, Rob, and Matt Rigsby. Andrew, if we get you across the line real quick. All right, again,
Final
Todd,
drive
Brian,
ratio.
Yoder, Hoyt, Jeremy, Rob, and Rigsby. Todd, Brian, Yoder, Hoyt, Jeremy, Rob, and Rigsby. Okay, driver's ready, corner's ready, on the tone. Caution, Karen, caution, wide at Karen, stay inside, on Karen, stay inside, stay inside.
After 30 seconds, the top drivers are Todd Murray, Duncan, and Yoder.
Caution, Karen, marshal to Karen, marshal to Karen. .410 on the clock. Brian out in the 1, Todd in the 2, Hoyt 3, Yoder 4, Jeremy 5, Rigsby 6.
After 1 minute left, the top drivers are Duncan, Todd Murray, and
Caution,
Matt Hoyt.
sweeper, stay inside on the sweeper. Stay inside, stay inside, stay inside. Clear. Again, pre-staging for 17.5 A-sort. Pre-staging for 17.5 A-sort.
After 1 minute 30 seconds, the top drivers are Duncan, Todd Murray, and Matt Hoyt. Three minutes left. After 2 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Duncan, Matt Hoyt, and Todd Murray.
.235 on the clock. Brian lead us around. Matt Hoyt 2, Murray 3, Yoder 4,
After 2
Jeremy
minutes
5, Rigsby
31
6.
seconds, the top drivers are
2:25
Duncan,
on the clock.
Matt Hoyt, and Todd Murray. 2 minutes left. After 3 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Duncan, Matt Hoyt, and Todd Murray.
Caution, Chad, clear. .145.
After 3 minutes 31 seconds, the top drivers are Matt Hoyt, Todd Murray, and Duncan. One minute left. After 4 minutes 2 seconds, the top drivers are Matt Hoyt, Todd Murray, and Yoder.
45
seconds left. .30 seconds left. After 4 minutes 32 seconds, the top drivers are Matt Hoyt, Todd Murray, and Yoder. .15 seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yoder done. Matt Hoyt done.
Keep going.
Matt Rigsby done. Todd Murray done. All drivers are finished. J-Rex done. The race is completed.
All right. 8 million stock buggy.
Dan Jeppesen, Rob Hunter, Clinton, Alex Cross, Terry Brown.
Oh yeah, I'm good. Spacey is all. Spacey. I'm gonna try different tires for A2.
Vince Lim.
I think the rears are too bitey. All right, I got checks on everyone. No speed. That straightaway is closed. Order's gonna go Dan, Vince, Terry, Rob, Clint, and Alex. All right, drivers ready, corners ready, on the tone. Caution, Karen, caution, Karen.
After 30 seconds, the top drivers are Dan Jeppesen, Rob Hunter, and Alex Cross.
All right, Vince and Terry moving up to the 3 and 4 spot. Dan, Rob, Vince, Terry, Clint, and Alex. 12.852, your fast lap out of Dan. 4 minutes on the clock.
After 1 minute left, the top drivers are Dan Jeppesen, Rob Hunter, and Vince Lim.
Little 360 action there coming through the sweeper section. Not fast, but it'll give you style points. 3:30 on the clock.
After 1 minute 31 seconds,
Alex,
the top
that's a
drivers are
guy
Dan
coming up on
Jefferson,
you. Please
Rob
let him by.
Hunter, and Vince Lim.
He's ahead of you on the grid. Thank you.
After 2 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Dan Jefferson, Rob Hunter, and Vince Lim.
.245 on the clock. Kevin, are we going to take a break or run straight through?
After 2 minutes 31 seconds, the
Dan,
top
latest round,
drivers
Rob
are
2,
Dan
Vince
Jefferson,
3.
Rob Hunter, and Vince Lim.
All right, Terry, you'll have Dan coming up on you here in a sec. Thank you.
Two minutes left. After 3 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Dan Jefferson, Rob Hunter,
Caution
and Vince
straightaway,
Lim.
caution straightaway. Clear. All right. Caution on the elevated corner there. All right. Looks like we are all clear. Vince, that is your leader there. But oh wait, no, you guys are battling for position. Never mind, go for it.
After 3 minutes 31 seconds, the top drivers are Dan Jefferson,
Caution,
Rob
Chad,
Hunter,
caution,
and
Chad.
Vince Lim.
Unfortunate. Vince getting the shorthand of the stick this round. A lot of incidents there.
One minute left. After 4 minutes
Less
2
than a minute
seconds,
on the clock.
the top drivers are Dan Jefferson, Rob Hunter, and Terry Brown.
45 seconds.
45 seconds left.
Rob and Terry, the battle to watch. 30 seconds on the clock.
30 seconds left. After 4 minutes 32 seconds, the top drivers are Dan Jefferson, Rob Hunter, and Terry Brown.
Both of them get caught up straight away. Caution straight away. Caution straight away. Both get hit by the back marker.
15 seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alex Cross done. Vince Lim done.
Dan only up
Rob
by
Hunter
2
done.
laps right now.
Terry Brown done. Dan Jefferson done. All drivers are finished. Clinton done. The race is completed.
Vince getting that 2 spot though. All right, we'll take a 5-minute break here, and then we will go back into mains for A2. All right, 13.5 four-wheel drive out to the track. Stock buggy drivers, you are out to corner. Again, 17.5 stock buggy drivers. Are you out of here, Matt? Okay, take care. Again, 13.5 up to the stand. Stock buggy, you are out to the track to corner. All right, all right, all right. Again, corner marshals out to the track. Corner marshals out to the track. Again, we're light on people, so anyone and everyone, we appreciate you coming out and helping. Dan, Vince, Terry, Kevin is your lineup. Let's go ahead and get
Terry
checked
Brown. Fearless leader. Vince Lim. Dan Jeppesen.
All right, got checks on everyone. Let's get lined up on the straight. Dan, Vince, Terry, Kevin. Dan, Vince, Terry, Kevin. All right, drivers ready. Corners ready on the tone.
After 30 seconds, the top drivers are Dan Jeppesen,
All right,
Vince Lim,
4:30
and
on the
Fearless
clock.
leader.
Dan leads round. Vince 2, Kevin 3, Terry 4. Kevin's transmission seems to be holding up.
After 1 minute left, the top drivers are Dan Jeppesen, Vince Lim, and Fearless leader. After 1 minute 30 seconds, the top drivers are Dan Jeppesen, Vince
All
Lim,
right,
and Fearless
3:25
leader.
on the clock. Dan leads round. Vince 2, Kevin 3, Terry 4. 12.6 fast lap out of Dan. 12.9 out of Vince. 12.8 out of Kevin.
Three minutes After left. 2 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Dan Jeppesen, Vince Lim, and Fearless leader.
.240.
After 2 minutes 31 seconds, The top drivers are Dan Jeppesen, Vince Lim, and Fearless Leader. Two minutes left. After 3 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Dan Jeppesen, Vince Lim, and Fearless Leader.
.145 on the clock.
After 3 minutes 32 seconds, the top drivers are Dan Jeppesen, Vince Lim, and Fearless Leader.
It looked pretty good.
One minute left. After 4 minutes 2 seconds, the top drivers are Dan Jeppesen, Vince Lim, and Terry Brown. .45 seconds left. .30 seconds left. After 4 minutes 32 seconds, the top drivers are Dan Jeppesen, Vince Lim, and Terry Brown. .15 seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Terry Brown done. Vince Lim done. All drivers are finished. Dan Jeppesen done. The race is completed.
All right, 21.5 is up. Let's try to keep it clean.
Dominic Mann. David Pyle.
Not worth the risk.
Hunter Hoyt.
Getting T-boned and breaking it. It's actually less the car that I'm concerned about, it's more the body. That's fine. If I wasn't working, I would hit you up on that, but
Why do people sand their wings?
let's wait.
Matt Hoyt.
Depends on how much you do it. Depends on how much you do it. All right, orders David, Matt, Dominic, and Hunter. Yeah, and David, Matt, Dominic, and Hunter. I mean, they break fast regardless, so. All right, drivers ready, corners ready, on the tone. Keep it clean.
After 30 seconds, the top drivers are David Pyle, Matt Hoyt, and Dominic Mann.
Caution, Chad. Caution, Chad. Clear. Dominic is now the leader. See you next time. Bye.
After 1 minute, 4 minutes left. The top drivers are David Pyle, Matt Hoyt, and Dominic
All right,
Mann.
Dominic out in the 1, David 2, Matt 3, Hunter 4. Definitely a bit of an upset here. 3:45 on the clock. 14:9 is your fast lap out of Matt. Dominic 14:3, David 14 flat.
After 1
Deep
minute
breaths,
30
blink and
seconds,
breathe.
the top drivers are
Caution
Dominic
on the
Mann,
straightaway.
David Pyle, and Matt Hoyt.
Clear.
After 2 minutes left, the top drivers are Dominic Mann, David Pyle, and Matt Hoyt.
All right, David's still leading us around. Dominic in the 2. Matt in the 3. Caution on that straightaway. Clear. Caution over at Karen. Caution at the double. Caution on the sweeper. Caution everywhere.
After 2 minutes 31 seconds, the top drivers are David Pyle,
didn't see
Dominic
what happened there, but it
Mann,
looks like
and Matt
Dominic's
Hoyt.
back out in the 1. David 2, Matt 3, Hunter 4, I think. Let's see next time out. Yep, that is your running order. I was confused. I saw 2 green cars earlier. Caution straightaway. Caution straightaway. Keep it slow. Keep it consistent.
2 minutes after left. 3 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Dominic Mann,
Quick
Matt
recovery.
Hoyt, and David Pyle.
I think Matt's out in the 1 now. .130 on the clock now.
After 3 minutes 31 seconds, the top drivers are Matt Hoyt, Dominic Mann, and David Pyle. One minute left. After 4 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Matt Hoyt, David Pyle, and Dominic Mann.
45 seconds on the clock.
45 seconds left.
Matt out in the 1 now.
.30 seconds left. After 4 minutes 31 seconds, the top drivers are David Pyle, Matt Hoyt, and Dominic Mann. .15 seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Keep going, keep going. Everyone's still alive.
David Pyle done. Hunter Hoyt done. Dominic Mann done. All drivers are finished. Matt Hoyt done. The race is completed.
All right, 13.5 truck is up. See you overheating.
Rob Hunter. J-Rex.
Let's go ahead and get corners out to the track. Drivers checked in.
Hunter Hoyt. Vince Lim. Clinton.
All right, got checks on us. Everyone, no speed, no speed. That straightaway is closed. Order's going to go Vince, Clint, Hunter, Jeremy, and Rob. All right. Drivers ready, corners ready. Do I have a corner at the... David, can I get you at the powers band right in the middle there? Sweet. Thanks. All right, drivers ready, corners ready, on the tone.
After 30 seconds, the top drivers are Vince Lim, Clinton, and Hunter Hoyt.
All right, Vince on the 1, Clint 2, Hunter 3, Rob 4, Jeremy 5. Four minutes on the clock.
After 1 minute left, the top drivers are Vince Lim, Clinton, and Hunter Hoyt.
Up next, we two-wheel drive modified.
After 1 minute 30 seconds, the top drivers are Vince Lim, Clinton, and Hunter Hoyt.
3:20 on the clock. Vince leads around Clint 2, Hunter 3, Rob 4, Jeremy 5. Gap between 1 and 2, 7.8 seconds. Between 2 and 3, 3.5 seconds.
Three minutes after left. 2 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Vince Lim, Clinton, and Hunter Hoyt.
.240 on the clock. Rob, if I get you to call the next one for me.
After 2 minutes 31 seconds, the top drivers are Vince Lim, Clinton, and Hunter Hoyt.
Stepping on your own car.
Two minutes left. After 3 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Vince Lim, Clinton, and Hunter Hoyt.
Caution on that straightaway.
After 3 minutes 32 seconds, the top drivers are Vince Lim, Clinton, and Hunter Hoyt.
So Vince has a 16-second lead over Clint right now. Clint with a 13-second lead over Hunter. Oh, I guess Matt's driving. Never mind. Over Matt.
One minute left. After 4 minutes 2 seconds, the top drivers are Vince Lim, Clinton, and Hunter Hoyt.
Vince now with a 22-second lead.
45 seconds left.
40 seconds on the clock. Two-wheel drive modified is up.
.30 seconds left. After 4 minutes 32 seconds, the top drivers are Vince Lim, Clinton, and Hunter Hoyt. .15 seconds left.
Marshall, Marshall, Marshall.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Keep going, keep going.
Vince Lim done. Hunter Hoyt done. Rob Hunter done. Clinton done. All drivers are finished. J-Rex done. The race is completed.
Mod Bougie. Have you ever been modified? Kevin, are you racing or are you giving out
Dan
carpet
Jefferson.
babies?
Lil Puttin.
Kevin's holding up the works. Means only one thing.
30-second dance party.
I do it. There it is, your 15-second dance party. Oh, no, looks like we got time for the other 15 seconds because someone else isn't ready.
30-second dance party.
Fearless leader.
Needs a rave whistle. All right, corner marshal's out to Marshall, and we'll get them lined up, let them go down the straight one more time, get their tires warmed up. Looks like the fast two are ready. No more speed, no more laps. Straightaway's closed. We got cars stopped on the straight. Dan, Alexander, Kevin, your starting order. He thought about it. All right, gentlemen. Everybody heads up. Smile, laugh, race. On the sound of the tone. Daniel just can't get the start figured out. No worries. 4 minutes and 50 seconds to think about what he's done. Oh, Kevin looking for that inside launch down the straight. He's got the motor to make it work, but he's got to get it lined up just right. Gonna give it another try here. Ooh, good run. Overshooting.
After 30 seconds, the top drivers are Lil Puttin, Fearless Leader, and Dan Jefferson.
Fearless Leader just hanging back, giving Alexander space. Nice. Oh, blows it. And opens the door for... That would have been brilliant if he had made it work. That would have been one of the latest passes ever in the history of racing.
After 1 minute left, the top drivers are Lil Puttin, Dan Jepson, and Fearless Leader.
All the tires of the world weren't going to make that stick. All right, fast lap right now, 12.6 out of Kevin, so plenty of speed there. Just needs to put 3 or 4 together. He'll be right back in the mix. Alexander gets down to a 12.7, 12.7
After
out of
1
Daniel.
minute 31 seconds, the
Alex
top
goes by
drivers are Lil
12.6,
Puttin,
Daniel
Dan
goes by
Jepson,
12.6.
and Fearless Leader.
So Daniel heaping the pressure on 13.2 to a 12.8. So Daniel all up in Alexander's grill.
Three minutes left.
Loses
After
a
2
few
minutes 1
feet on the
second,
straightaway
the
to
top
the
drivers are Lil
horsepower.
Puttin, Dan Jepson, and Fearless Leader.
Alexander with a 12.5 that time. Nice, solid lap out of Alexander. I think that's the fast lap of the night right there. 2 or 3 more of those, he'll give himself some breathing room. Backs it up with a 12.7. That's respectable. Daniel with a 12.7 as well.
After 2 minutes 32 seconds, the top drivers are Lil Puttin, Dan Jepson, and Fearless Leader.
Twelve eight to a 12.9, so he stretches it out a hair on that one.
2 minutes left. After 3 minutes 2 seconds, the top drivers are Lil Puttin, Dan Jepson, and Fearless Leader.
So the gap just under a second. With 1 minute and 30 to go. Down the straightaway, separated by about a half a straight.
After 3
Dan
minutes
gains a
32
tenth
seconds,
on that one.
the top drivers are Lil Puttin, Dan Jepson, and Fearless Leader.
Dan gains another 10th there. Oh, nice tidy lines out of Dan, all up in his business. So Dan consistently a 10th faster. That's not quite enough
1
to get a
minute
pass
left.
done. That could be it.
After
Nope.
4 minutes 3 seconds, the top drivers are Lil Puttin, Dan Jepson, and Fearless
Connolly
Leader.
hangs on to it, barely. Oh, cannot afford too many more of those bobbles.
45 seconds left.
Dan right there, ready to pounce. Slow lap for Dan the last time as he's reacting to Connolly's
30
bobbles.
seconds left. After 4 minutes 33 seconds, the top drivers are Lil Puttin, Dan Jepson, and Fearless Leader.
All right, they'll do this one and one
15
more.
seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
They should
3,
just
2,
squeak by.
1.
They do. Dan putting on a hard charge here at the end. This is going to be his last opportunity. I think that's going to seal it right there.
Lil Puttin done.
Alexander taking the
All drivers are
W.
finished. Dan Jepson done. The race is completed.
Hey, wait a second, Dan. Who beat who this weekend?
Duncan.
All
Matt
right, let's go ahead
Rigsby.
and get drivers checked in, corners out to the track.
Matt Hoyt. Todd Murray. Final drive ratio.
What? I thought I would too. I was just waiting for my arms to just do some weird thing and just crash, but.
I was like up in your ass for quite a few laps.
Yeah, it's like, it doesn't feel like a whole lot since, you know, you're running a 17.5. All right, did we have 2 dropouts? I mean, I still went faster in my 4-wheel, but. What? That's not bad. All right, I guess we got checks on everyone. No speed, that straightaway's closed. Order's gonna go Todd, Brian, Matt, Rob, and Rigsby. Dan ran 98.7. I need one more corner at the top. Thank you. All right, again, Todd, Brian, Hoyt, Undrill, and Rigsby. That's not bad. What? Oh, you are in this one. I just didn't see you. Go across the line real quick.
J Rex.
There it goes. Okay, Todd, Brian, Hoyt, Jeremy, Undrill, and Rigsby. Oh, wow. All right, drivers ready, corners ready, on the tone. Those are for the drift guys? Oh, boy.
After 30 seconds, the top drivers are Duncan,
He is not
Matt
in the
Hoyt,
lead.
and Todd Murray.
Everyone just has a blue and green car out here. It goes Brian, Matt, Hoyt, Todd, Rob, Jeremy, and Rigsby.
After 1 minute 1 second, the top drivers are Duncan, Matt Hoyt, and final drive ratio.
.345 on the clock.
After 1 minute 31 seconds, the top drivers are Duncan, Matt Hoyt, and final drive ratio. Three minutes left. After 2 minutes 1 second, the top
Caution at
drivers are
Chad,
Duncan,
caution at
Matt
Chad.
Hoyt,
Caution
and
straight
final
away,
drive
caution straight away.
ratio.
Stay inside on the straight, stay inside, stay inside. Caution after the double, caution after the double. All clear, all clear. Straight away, straight away, straight away. Pipe, pipe, pipe. Behind you, behind you.
After 2 minutes 32 seconds,
Thank you.
the top drivers are Duncan, Matt Hoyt, and final drive ratio.
2:20 on the clock.
Two minutes left. After 3 minutes 2 seconds, the top drivers are Duncan, Matt Hoyt, and Todd Murray.
1:35 on the clock.
After 3
Straightaway,
minutes
straightaway,
33
straightaway.
seconds, the top drivers are Duncan,
Straightaway,
Matt
straightaway,
Hoyt, and
straightaway.
Todd Murray.
All clear? I think we're all clear. Caution, Karen, clear. Caution after Chad, clear. Sweeper, sweeper, stay inside on the sweeper, stay inside on the sweeper.
One minute left. After 4 minutes 3 seconds, the top drivers are Duncan, Matt Hoyt, and Todd Murray. "45 seconds left.
40 seconds.
"30 seconds left. After 4 minutes 34 seconds, the top drivers are Duncan, Matt Hoyt, and Todd Murray. "15 seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Duncan done. Todd Murray done. Final drive ratio done. Matt Rigsby done. Matt Hoyt done.
All right.
All drivers are
That's a
finished.
race.
J-Rex done. The race is completed.
Last race of the night. Did you break?
Dan Jefferson. Terry Brown.
All right, let's get our corner
Rob
marshals out
Hunter.
of the track, please.
Alex Cross. Clinton. Vince Lim.
Caution, Karen, caution, Karen. All right, got checks on everyone, no speed. Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. All right, order is Dan, Vince, Terry, Rob, Clint, and Alex. All right, drivers ready, corners ready, on the tone.
After 30 seconds, the top drivers are Dan Jefferson, Vince Lim, and Clinton.
Caution, sweeper, stay inside on the sweeper, stay inside.
Mm.
No, I didn't. Overall, he had a 1 and a 2.
After 1 minute, 4 minutes, the top drivers are Dan Jefferson, Vince Lim, and Clinton.
.345 on the clock. Dan leading us around. Vince 2, Clint 3, Terry 4, Alex 5, Rob 6. .330 on the clock.
After 1 minute 30 seconds,
Caution straightaway,
the top drivers are Dan Jefferson,
Inside,
Vince Lim,
inside,
and Clinton.
inside. Clear. As it, Rob, you'll have number 2 on you in a sec. .308.
After 3 minutes left, the top drivers are Dan Jefferson, Vince Lim,
Dan still
and
leads
Clinton.
around 12.7. 23.509 is the pace. Everyone's spread out by about 2 seconds right now. Terry and Clint, the battle to watch right now on the track. Terry's got the pace. Just needs Clinton to make a mistake. Down the straightaway.
After 2 minutes 31 seconds, the top drivers are Dan
Terry,
Jefferson,
Vince is your
Vince
number 2.
Lim, and Clinton.
Thank you. Then Rob, you'll have the number 2 coming up on you here in a sec.
Two minutes left. After 3 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Dan Jefferson, Vince Lim, and Clinton.
150 on the clock. Dan, Vince, Clint. Dan with fast lap of 12.6.
After 3 minutes 32
about
seconds,
4 tenths faster
the top
than the rest of
drivers
the
are
grid.
Dan Jefferson,
No,
Vince Lim,
about 6
and
tenths
Clinton.
faster than the rest of the grid.
One minute left. After 4 minutes 2 seconds, the top drivers are Dan Jefferson, Vince Lim, and Clinton. "45 seconds left. "30 seconds left. After 4 minutes 32 seconds, the top drivers are Dan Jefferson, Vince Lim, and Clinton. "15 seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alex Cross done. Rob Hunter done. Terry Brown done. Dan Jefferson done. Vince Lim done. All drivers are finished. Clinton
All
done.
right, that's the race. Thank you all for coming out. Appreciate it.
The race is
We
completed.
will see you on Friday.